Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome to this match play game between the new Chaos Space Marines and the Astra Militarum. Today we are doing Sights of Power with Chilling Reign and Hammer and Anvil. So what all that means is, deployment is going to be like that. So one of us will be down this end, one of us will be down the other end, and then Chilling Reign means don't need to worry about that card. Sights of Power is you get 3 points per objective you're on from turn 2 onwards in your command phase, and you get an extra 3 if you have characters on the ones in No Man's Land. So you could potentially get 6, 6, 6 and 3. But I think it's only up to a maximum of 15 or something. Yes, I think so. But anyway, so having characters in the middle on No Man's Land objectives is very useful. So that's the mission. As for terrain and things, there's obviously ruins everywhere because they ruin your line of sight. You can't shoot through them, but if you're wholly within, you can shoot out, and you can of course shoot in them. They do have windows. And then we have trees and bushes and crates and things for woods to give you benefits of cover as well. Obviously, as do the ruins. So, you know, if you're either in the terrain or obscured by it, you will get +1 to your save, which is very nice. So that is the terrain and things. Oh, objectives. Yeah, there's one in the middle, one on each flank, sort of next to a ruin, and then one fairly safe in the deployment zones. But yeah, so that's all that. And before we see the guests and the armies for today, smash the like button, hit subscribe. There'll be a battle report or something every single week. And if you want to help support me further, you can become a YouTube channel member to get some perks and things. And there's loads of links below for discounts off minis and paints and stuff. But anyway, without further ado, the guest for today is...
Good evening.
Is David. And I said, I'm going to bring new Black Legion. So you said, you've got the right army for that, basically.
Sort of.
Yeah. Or is it the complete wrong army, depending on your point of view? You brought Cadians.
Yes.
Yes, so we've got an armoured column of Cadians driving through the snow. Because you said to bring my snowmat, and I can see why.
Yes, it's my winter armour.
Your winter army in the middle of summer, almost. But yes, okay, they might be sweating a bit. And I've obviously got the Black Legion. But yeah, so your guard, the guard, you get lethal hits from ranged attacks if you stay still. That's your attachment thing.
Yeah.
And then you get orders, which are very nice. You can buff your things with extra movement, shooting, stabbing, all the things. But do you want to very, very quickly run through your list? It seems like a fairly simple list to run through.
Yes, effectively we have 3 main penetration groups of mechanised infantry supported by a hellhound. My warlord Creed will lead the first. Then we have the second with a standard Castellan. Then in the third we have a Castellan with the Grand Strategist enhancement, because I needed to fill some points.
Yes, and it's extra orders and things, because I just found out Castellans only normally do 1 order, which is a bit pill. I thought they did 2, but apparently they just do 1.
Cadian shock troop squad, so the chimeras that carry shock troops have got a heavy bolter and a multi-laser. The shock troop squads with the flamer and the melter gun have got heavy flamer hold chimeras.
Very nice, okay.
Spot the older ones among them, viewers, if you can.
Yes.
And my hellhounds have metal components.
Yes.
Tells you how long I've had some of these.
Yeah, my hellhound's like one of those as well. So you got how essentially you can have lots of armoured Fisk squads coming forwards with hellhounds to support. So lots of speed. And before I get a chance to kill your puny infantry, I've got to crack open tanks. Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. And then in the headquarters section, we have a 20-man standard infantry squad with flamers and mortars and bolt guns on the sergeants, led by a platoon command squad. Carries a heavy flamer, Volks, medic, and the flag.
Yes, all the things. So they're going to sit on your hero objectives and just chuck mortars around. Sounds like fun.
And then we have the special issue heavy support. One Baneblade.
Yes.
With all the toys.
The Baneblade.
And
nice.
and a tech priest fresh from Mars.
Yes. Who's probably finding it a bit chilly here, I guess, because there's snow everywhere.
Yes. And I think it's also the oldest model in the collection. On the table today.
He does look pretty old. Yeah, because he can give tanks a 4+ invulnerable save and heal a tank. So I wonder which tank he's going to be healing. It's going to be this Chimera, right?
No.
No? Oh.
And he also becomes a lone operative if he's within range of a vehicle.
Yes, so he's going to hide behind the Baneblade all game, fixing it, basically, I imagine.
And if you kill a tank within 12 of him, he goes berserk.
He gets very angry and choppy with his axe. Yeah, it's cool.
Although, to be fair, in this list, if he's close enough to use that axe, something's gone wrong.
Yes, because the Baneblade's probably going to sit at the back just shooting things all game.
And
cool.
And if something's gone that wrong, I know 3 officers that are probably going to get shot.
Yes. Wow.
If they have the audacity to still be alive.
Yes, how dare they survive? But yeah, okay, so lots of armour, bit of indirect fire at the back, one big scary tank, lots of mobility, which is going to be good for scoring secondaries and things. So.
And Cadian infantry makes his sticky objectives anyway.
Sticky objectives, yes. It's a challenge. I made sure I had an anti-tank in my list, but this, yeah, we'll find out. Okay. So, speaking about my list, I'm running the new Veterans of the Long War detachment, or basically the Black Legion one, which essentially gives me Oath of Moment. I get to pick a unit to be my unit of hatred. It's probably going to be that every turn, until it's dead anyway, which essentially means I can point a unit and reroll hits against it. So that's my detachment thing. And then obviously the usual chaos thing is I get dark packs, so I can give units lethal hits or sustained hits. I need to pass a leadership test. If I don't, then I take mortal wounds before my attacks. So that's a bit poo, but it could be very rewarding. So yeah, it's almost like playing Deathwatch, but with a Baden, because I've got lethal sustained hits and Oath of Moment, and they're still black, so it should be fine, right? So that's a bit about the detachment and the dark packs and things. Today I have, yes, I've already mentioned him. Obviously there's Cadians, so I'm bringing a Baden. I'm going to try him out with some Chosen, because he can join Chosen now. So he's going to be running around with 10 Chosen, which essentially means him and the Chosen can advance, shoot and charge, fall back, shoot and charge, do all the things all the time. And it also means, obviously, I've got an icon in the unit, so they're more likely to pass their Dark Pact test thing, which is very nice because I get to re-roll it. So he's an absolute beast. He's got some rules. We'll check them and mention them during the game. But he's an absolute beat stick. And then I've got the Chosen that are with him. I've got 2 Power Fists in there, 4 combi weapons, 1 twin accursed weapons, and the rest are just accursed weapons. So very, very choppy, very, very mobile. And they'll, of course, be going in a Land Raider, because that just sounds hilarious. So let's do that. Land Raider's got all the standard weapons. It's got a combi weapon and a Havoc launcher as well. And obviously it's got an assault ramp, which is very nice. So there's a Land Raider. Next to the Land Raider, I've got some Havocs. 2 las cannons and 2 missile launchers there, as well as a dude with a plasma gun. So, anti-tank. I'm going to need it. They always ignore all modifiers to hit rolls and things, so they're always hitting on threes, basically. Popping smoke will not save you from the Havocs, although it will give you the benefits of cover. But I think you should have cover most of the time anyway. But anyway, Havocs. And then I've got some Obliterators, which are a bit nerfed now. Their melter profiles are now only 18-inch range, so you can't deep strike and get 6 damage on the melters, just 4 damage. But that's fine.
Oh dear, how sad.
How sad, never mind. Exactly. But they did get a slight points drop because of that, so that's fine. So I've got 2 of them. They're going to deep strike and hopefully obliterate something. Moving further forwards, I've got a unit of 3 bites because they're cheap now, and they get extra AP on the charge, I think. So naturally, I've given 2 of them chainswords and the champion and a cursed weapon. And I've also got 2 plasma guns in there as well, and all the bolters. So they're going to be zipping about, hopefully murdering a unit once it gets cracked out of a tank. So that's them. I've got some Plague Rains. They're tough. They're a bit more expensive than Legionaries, but definitely worth it. It's 10 points. They're going to sit on the home objective all game. If you want to come near them, you'll die because they've got all the toys, including a anti-infantry 2-up heavy flamer, basically. So Overwatch could be a thing. And yeah, Plague Marines, they're fun. I've got some Warp Talons because apparently they're broken now. I don't know. We'll find out. Because at the end of the fight phase, or the end of a turn or something, essentially, if they've been eligible to fight that turn, they can jump back up and then deep strike back down again. So they can potentially charge a unit, kill it all, they'll have to kill it all, and then jump back up again and then do the same again, basically. So that could be a thing, so let's run them out. I've got a unit of 10 Terminators led by a Terminator Lord. The Terminator Lord essentially allows me to use battle tactics for free on the unit, which is very nice. I've got Armour of Contempt, which is a battle tactic, so guess what I'll be doing every turn. And then I've got combi weapons scattered about, Reaper autocannons, heavy flamer, combi bolt. It's basically a mixture of everything. Chain fists, power fists, yeah, all the toys. And Terminators can reroll hits when they do a Dark Pact. So, yay! And the Lord has an enhancement. I forgot the name of it, but basically the unit can fall back, shoot, and charge. And after they've fallen back, if they target the unit of hatred, target of hatred, whatever, they'll get +1 hit and +1 charge against it as well. So very nice. Although if you're falling back to then shoot and you're rerolling hits, the +1 hit doesn't really matter And the +1 of charge doesn't either, because if you fall back, you're probably just going to go straight back into the same target anyway. So, yeah, it's nice to have. Fallback, shooting charge, and big unit of Terminators should be fun. Let's do that. And then I've got 2 units of free Nurglings. They can infiltrate or deep strike, so they're cheap and good for secondaries. So I'll probably infiltrate one and deep strike the other one, I guess. And then I've got Cypher, because he's really cool. I don't know why they gave him a points drop, because now we can use his pistols in combat, and his pistols are amazing. He's got the best pistols in 40k. And he's also a lone operative, so you can just run around being an absolute nuisance. If you shoot things near him, he can shoot you back, basically. Also includes if you shoot him, he can shoot you back. And if one of your units uses a stratagem that's within 12 inches of him, that stratagem will then cost an extra CP. So, which before that has been nerfed, because before he didn't have to be within 12 inches of you. He could just sit at the back and just nerf the stratagem.
Yes. Okay, that's noted.
But he's a lone operative, so why would I want to be within 12 inches anyway? It's a bit, it's counterproductive.
Yeah. And plus, he can't shoot back if the thing shooting at him is a Baneblade, because he's probably not going to live long enough to shoot back.
That's true, but if he gets within 12 inches of your Baneblade, 2 things have gone horribly wrong. 1, he's ran much further forwards than he should have done, and 2, your Baneblade, it's going to struggle to move around the board.
Yeah, that's a given, but
yeah. Anyway, but he's cool, he's fun. I think that's everything. So yeah, just on to deployment and things. Do you have a role for deployment to defend and attack and things? After you, good sir.
Let's see. And we get a free.
It's a free. That's more than a free. Okay, well, I will choose to defend. I will go here, so I get a better camera angle. We'll deploy, we'll alternate, and we'll be back. Right, we have deployed. The armies are down. We'll go through what's on the board in a second. Off the board is Abaddon and Chosen, the Land Raider, and then 1 unit of Nurglings and the Obliterators. And you've got 2 Chimeras and a Hellhound in reserve. Because otherwise they'd be sort of stuck at the back. But yeah, in terms of the Chaos deployment, I've got some Nurglings infiltrating behind this wall here, being sneaky and just being little annoying Nurglings. I've got all my Terminators here, front and centre. I mean, they're getting cover. I can do armour contempt. They should hopefully be fine. I'll just go to the middle and just not die. I've got Cypher there taunting you because he's lone operative. And then behind this ruin, I've got my Havocs and the Plague Marines. Havocs will move in and start shooting stuff. Plague Marines will probably spread out a bit. And then on this flank, obviously the Land Raider with the dudes in it as mentioned. Can either go that way or that way. Probably that way, because I don't think it can fit that way very well. And then we've got the Wartans and the Bikes here as well for extra speed to get onto that objective there. So that is my deployment. For the Guard, David, how's your deployment looking?
Okay, so we've got the Baneblade in, the one blaze it can...
It could fit.
Well, and move out of my deployment zone with.
Yes.
And then we've got Creed's little section, ready to follow it up.
Yep, okay.
So that's going to be the main push. Then we've got the distraction push on this side.
The distraction chimeras, okay, with another Hellhound.
And then, of course, the command section is filling up my home field objective.
Yes, with some nice mortars to chuck at me as well. Very nice. And then, yeah, as mentioned, you got some more armoured stuff off the board.
Yeah, the other little pincer of the force ready to
come around and outflank me potentially, because I'm quite elite, so spreading out and screening you out probably isn't going to be possible. So I'm probably not going to be bothered. Yeah, if you want to bring some tanks on, fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much the plan. It's they'll come on when it's least advantageous to you and try and take you from the rear.
Yes, I don't really want a Hellhound in the rear. That sounds as though it might burn a bit. Right, okay. Anyway, so shall we roll to see who goes first, sir?
Yep.
Good luck to you. Oh, so death to the false emperor and Cadian will fall. Or will it stand? I don't know.
Let's see if Cadia stands.
Oh,
probably not with that one.
Probably not going to have the initiative. But I did attack Cadia, right? So maybe I surprised you. And we'll move on to Black Legion, turn 1. Okay, Black Legion, turn 1, command and movement phase. The secondaries were not good. Basically, I drew investigate signals and behind enemy lines, which were hilarious. So I got rid of that one for receiving, got assassinate, which is just as bad. But at least I'm getting rid of the ones that I can't do, kind of. Because I don't think I'd ever really be able to do behind enemy lines anyway, because you could just stick a tank at the back. So, you know. But anyway, so I've got investigate signals and assassinate. Not great. At least I can investigate a signal with the bikes. Had nothing over here, so fine. Maybe I should have put Cypher over here somewhere. But never mind. Although he did advance 12. No, I don't think he would have had the distance. No, Cypher had no way of running over there. But he did get a nice advance and run over there, so that's fine. That's what happened there. I picked the Baneblade as the target of hatred, or oof of the moment. So start chipping away at that. I definitely should have started Cypher back here somewhere. But anyway, Plague Wound spread out a little bit. Havoc's jumped up in the ruin so they can shoot the Baneblade. Chosen and Abaddon actually got out of the Land Raider because I was able to get a toe on this objective of a character, which means as long as he survives, that's more primary points. And he's actually hidden behind the ruin unless you get to like here somewhere. I don't think the Baneblade is going to be able to drive there. So they should be okay, hidden behind there. The Warp Talons are with them as well for extra company. Land Raiders are driving off that way to get some shots off and obviously getting cover from the ruin. Terminators have began their slow march towards the middle. A few of them are in range of the Baneblade. Maybe plink a few wounds off. And then the Nurglings ran through here. The plan is to charge and move block your tanks basically for a turn. And you've got Hellhound there, so of course you decided to Overwatch.
Yeah.
So, yeah. 2d6 Inferno Cannon shots.
Well, we'll do the Tracer Heavy Bolter first.
Okie dokie. No hits from the Heavy Bolter.
No, they would have auto-wounded if they'd hit them.
No, you only get lethal hits in your own turn, actually. You can't remain stationary in the other person's movement phase. But you got 7 auto hits with the Inferno Cannon. And they will wound on 2, on toughness 3.
Excellent.
It is excellent, yes. And I have 6 invulnerable saves. You're probably going to kill a base.
6 demon saves.
Oh dear. So I failed 6 wounds. Yeah, so that's a base and some wounds. Yes, one base of Nurglings is dead, one's half dead. So yeah, I mean, it's like a 7-inch charge, but if I do it, I've moved blocked you, basically. Abaddon's unit, it can't shoot anything, but I can still tell it to shoot and therefore do a Dark Pact. So I'll do that and see if I get a CP. So Dark Pact test. That's a 7. Lovely. I get a CP because his thing's changed now. So that's fine. They're going to shoot in the sky. I'll move on to the next thing. Got the Land Raider. Now I've got a CP, you see. I could spend it to make my Land Raider ignore cover. And therefore the AP3 will do something against your Baneblade before you get your invulnerable save up. So you see that CP I've just got? I'm going to spend it.
Yeah.
And make the Land Raider ignore cover. Because it's just any Heretic Astartes unit, which is quite nice. I'm going to Dark Pact. I've also got rerolls, which is nice. But your toughness 13. So, I think I'm going to go for lethal hits. Because obviously I'm winning on 5. So I've got to do the Dark Pact test first now. Which I've passed, so that's fine. You always get the benefit, but you just take the mortal wounds before you do your damage now, basically. Las Cannons, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 6s are lethal. So there's lethal, and then 2 other hits, which you'll win on 5s. No! So just the 1, the AP3 and ignoring cover. So it's a 5-up.
Okay. Average save for a guardsman.
Well, yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's gone through. It's alright, you've got like 26 wounds, isn't it? Or something silly. It's got a silly amount of wounds anyway. But anyway, D6 plus 1. For 2. Brilliant. Okay.
Ouch!
Heavy bolter.
24 wounds, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's down to 22 then. Brilliant. Heavy bolter on 3s. Re-rolling. 6s are lethal and sustained. It's a heavy bolter. And then these win on 6s. And it's twin linked. So no. Just one more AP1 and ignoring cover. So a 3-up save on the Baneblade. Will a heavy bolter do as much damage as a las cannon? Yes! So it's 4 damage. Oh dear. It's good when you got 4 las cannons and a heavy bolter does just as much damage.
Yeah, so 1 heavy bolt is 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're down to 20 now. Which means you just need the 1 dice at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Havoc Launcher for D6. 5. Hitting on 3s. And re-rolling. I think I'm going to fish for lethals, to be honest. So let's re-roll all of those. Hey, I got another one. And then these win on 6s. No, just 2, but there's no AP. So 2 2-up saves. And there's another 1 damage. I'm chipping away. It's nice. And then I have a combi weapon, which will hit on a 4. But I can re-roll. And it's missed. Okay, fine. So that's the Land Raider done. It's done a whole, what, 5 damage? Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've started, so I'll continue. Havocs into Baneblade. Do a Dark Pact test for them. That's passed on an 8. Lovely. I think I'll do lethal hits for them as well, because winning on 5s is just bad. So, Las Cannons first on 3s. Rerolling for the Target of Hatred. Just the 1 hit. No lethals. It'll wound on a 5. Oh, it's a wound though. That's nice. This one isn't ignoring cover, so you will have 1 4-up save. Which you make!
Yay!
And then I've got 2 crack missiles because I love some crack. Let's re-roll that one. And I've hit once and I wound on a AP2, but there's cover, so 3-up save. Ooh, something else goes through. D6 damage.
That's also fun.
4. Okay, so a crack missile is better than 6 las cannons, apparently. So you're now on, what, 15? Okay. Right, I'm not going to kill it this turn, obviously. But let's light it up with some Terminators. I've got some combi weapons in range and a Reaper autocannon and things. Okay, Terminators, yeah. I've figured out which ones are in range. They're going to do a Dark Pact test, because why not? They've passed. I'm doing well with Dark Pacts today. Right, okay, I've got some combi weapons. One of them's going to hit on a 3. I'm doing sustained hits. Oh, there we go. And then the other one's hit on 4s. And they can reroll because Target of Hatred and things. So I've hit twice, but they're sustained. Lovely. Winning on 6s and devastating wounds. None. Fine. I have a combi bolter, which hits twice. And doesn't do anything. And then I've got a Reaper autocannon, which I can reroll that. Hits every time. I need 5s to wound and 6s are devastating. 1 wound, AP 1, but there's cover. So you'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, well, it was worth a go to plink a few more off. That is my shooting phase. They're investigating a signal. 7-inch charge into your chimeras with some Nurglings. Nurgle's number, you know, a 7. They're bound to make it. See? Told you. So they'll go in and do some move blocking. Right, Nurglings scratching on the side of a Chimera. Here we go, hitting on 5s. 6s are lethal. I've just got 2 lethal hits. But there is no AP, they're just Nurglings. 2 3-up saves. Oh, I take a wound off a Chimera. Yay! Go Nurglings! You can now bump into them with your tank.
Or attempt to, anyway.
Well, you might kill one of them. One of them's only on 2 wounds.
Here on 4s.
Right, Chimera bumping into Nurglings on 4s. That's 1 bump, and you'll wound on a... Is it strength 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, so wound on a 2. That's a bump. Oh no. Cool. Okay, I've investigated the signal. I won't get a CP for ditching that card, but I'm probably going to get rid of it anyway. So I'll do that, and then we'll come back for the guard. Turn 1. Right, guard turn 1. Your secondaries, I think it's fair to say, were a lot better than mine. Investigate signals and extend battle lines. So obviously you've got tanks in the corners doing the investigating, and extend battle lines, have your home objective, and at least one in no man's land. You've done that, so that's fine. You've healed your tank 2 wounds and given it a nice 4+ vulnerable save, so lovely. And you've told these guys to take aim back here. And then these guys got out your Chimera, you ordered them to move. They then ran onto that objective. So that's that objective secured, and you got a character on it as well, which is good for sites of power.
Excellent.
That stayed in combat. Your tank cons moved forwards. Your hellhounds got onto the middle objective as well. So yeah, some good movement and command phase things going on there. And these guys got told to take aim from the platoon commander. So yes, I guess it's time to light me up with some guns now, I guess. So where would you like to start? You've got a hellhound and a very big tank and some mortars.
And also some shots at some Naglings.
Yeah, because I don't think that Hellhound obviously isn't in range of anything. I don't think the Chimera can see anything because there's a big Baneblade part in front of it.
Exactly.
So where would you like to start?
Well, let's start on the Naglings.
Yeah, do the easy option first. So what have you got there? 12 lasgun shots? Because they're definitely in rapid fire range.
Yep. Lasgun away.
Yeah, 12 shots it'll be. Right, so 12 flashlights hitting on 5s because you are in combat, unfortunately. But 6s are lethal.
No, it's only minus if you're a heavy weapon. The flashlights are not.
I thought it was every weapon if a tank was shooting into combat.
No, it's just heavy.
Did a rules check, everything but pistols, and unfortunately flashlights are not pistols. Unless you have the little flashlights, in which case they are pistols. Anyway, so you hit on 5s, but 6s are lethal. And there's a good number of lethals, actually. That's some pretty good shooting. That's some very good shooting, in fact. And that wound on a 4. Look at all those lethal hits. It's madness. No. So I've got 7. Oh no, it's Nurgle's number again.
Yeah.
You know what that means? Probably a lot of dead Nurglings. 6 up saves. Yes, you've killed all the Nurglings with just the flashlights.
So the rest guns in your check. Oh well.
Well, no, the rest of the guns will shoot into the dead corpses. Oh no, they're demons. They just disappear back to the warp, don't they?
Okay.
My mistake. But that was successful.
Let's do the mortars into the havocs.
Mortars into the havocs. Go for it. Okay, so you got what? 2d6 shots plus 2 for one each for blast. So 13 shots. Oh dear.
Yep, 2. Here we go.
Hitting on 4s to take aim, but indirect fire and heavy and things. Got a couple of lethals, which is nice.
Which I'm gonna need against you.
Yeah, because Havocs toughness 5, so the rest of them are wounding on 4s. Because Mortals are strength 5, which is quite nice. So there's 4 wounds in total. 3 out saves. You might kill one. You wounded one. That'll be the guy with the plasma gun.
Yes.
But, you know, he's starting to chip away.
Okay, the Hellhound that can see is going to light up those Terminators.
Oh no! They will armor contempt for free because of the Lord.
Yeah. We'll send the Hunter Killer into the Land Raider for the sake of it, and the rest will go into the Terminator.
I'll pop smoke on the Land Raider.
Out of it.
That's what you're starting with.
Let's start with Hunter Killer. So,
okay, hitting on a 5 now. They hit on 4s normally. So that's missed. Right.
Okay, heavy bolting Terminators.
So 2 hits, one of them is sustained, so you've hit 3 times. Lovely. Winning on 4s. So that's 2 hits, AP 1, but armor contempt, so 2 up saves. And they're fine. And then you have the Inferno Cannon.
2d6.
Shit's 9 times. 9! They even look like 9 dice, don't they? Mm-hmm. Are they Axis dice?
Yeah, they are German dice on bolt action.
Yeah, there we go. 9! Right, so you're winning on 3s. Lots of 1s, but still 5 wounds.
-2, so it does actually matter.
And ignore cover and all the other things. But armor contempt, so 3 up saves. Okay. So you have killed a Terminator. How dare you? I'll take a dude at the back I don't really care about. You've killed Bob. Yeah. But now the Terminators won't be getting cover because Hellhound.
Yeah.
Right, everything from the Baneblade now is going to light up these Terminators. I'm pretty sure everything is in range. The Heavy Stubber is probably in rapid fire range.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, very nice. What are you starting with?
We're going to start with the smallest caliber and work up.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to start with the start.
Okay, so that's what, 6 shots from that range?
Yep.
Okay, so hitting on 4s. So that's good shooting so far. What's the strength for Heavy Stubber? 4 or 5?
4.
Okay, so 5s then.
Used to be 3s, of course. 2. No AP.
Yes, 2 up saves. So I'm fine from the Heavy Stubber. Okay, what are you going to do next?
Now it's the 3, 6, 9, 15 heavy bolter shots at a twin link.
Yes, because twin link now, aren't they? Rather than having double shots, you just get reroll wounds. Yeah, okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15, yeah. Hit on 4s. Yeah, because you were thinking about shooting lasguns at Land Raider, but pop smoke and then you'd be hitting on 5s. So you decided to shoot everything at the Terminators. Fair enough. I like my Land Raider, it's lovely.
Yeah. So hitting on 4s.
Hit on 4s.
Sustained.
6s are sustained, so you've got a few sustained, which is nice.
Let's take all the 2s and 3s out, and 1s as well, if there's any.
And you can put 3 more back in.
3 go back in because I'm sustained.
Lovely. And then you're winning on 4s but re-rolling.
Winning on 4s with the rerolls. Let's see what we get.
Well, luckily you're twin linked because that wasn't the best of wounding.
It's a few.
It's a few, but you can reroll and get a few more. There's a few more. That's much better. Look. So you got 4, 8, 9. 9! So there again, look, that number. It keeps coming up. 2 up saves though because of my Armour Contempt stratagem, which I can't remember the name of, but it's basically Armour Contempt. Oh dear.
2 damage apiece.
So that's 2 more dead Terminators. Okay. Let's get rid of him and him. Okay. Right, what's next?
We will go with the autocannon.
The autocannon. Okay.
2 shots.
2 shots, yes. Hitting on 4s. Both hits. Lovely. Wounding on 3s. Strength 9. AP 1, but I'm contempt. I'm absolutely fine. And then you've got your big guns now, haven't you?
Yep, last cannons next.
4 last cannons, okay. 2 hits. These are win on 2s. So that is 1 4+ invulnerable save, which I don't make, so d6 plus 1. That's definitely 1 dead Terminator. Splat. Oh dear. Let's get rid of him.
Now the Demolisher cannon.
The Demolisher, which would be d6 plus 2, because there was 10 there a minute ago.
Yeah. So, our survey says to the d6.
3. So you're getting 5 shots with the Demolisher, which will hit on 4s.
Hang on 4s.
2. But you're definitely winning on 2s. It's strength for 1 billion, a Demolisher cannon.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's meant to blow up bunkers and things.
Well, we should do a good job at killing Terminators as well. 4 up saves. I'll make 1 fail one, so d6 damage.
Yep. d6 damage.
4. It's another dead Terminator. Splat!
And now, the biggest gun.
The biggest gun. 3d6 shots. Plus 2 because of blast. There's another d6 needed there. It's 3d6.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Not the best of rolls, but at least you're getting plus 2 to that, so it'll be 9. 9! It's there again! I'll keep getting 7s, you keep getting 9s. Hit on 4s. It's card shooting, isn't it? Unfortunately. Just the 3 hits. But again, it's strength 12, isn't it, or something? So 2's to wound.
Yep. And a flat 3 damage apiece.
So 2 go through. Armour Contempt though, but I'm not getting cover because Hellhound, so 3
Minus
ups.
2.
Yeah, so 3 ups. So you have splatted another Terminator. You are splatting Terminators quite effectively. Take that, that's doing coherency, that's fine. We've killed over half the unit. So that was quite painful, but that's the end of your shooting, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was fairly successful, and you made me spend a CP as well. So not bad. Are there going to be any charges from the Imperial Guard, or is that just complete utter madness?
This turn, not needed.
No? Okay, so you're going to stand your ground, you've got your secondaries, so you'll be getting 9 points for investigating 2 corners and extended battle lines, and then we'll come back for Chaos turn 2, and hopefully I'll have some useful secondaries.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Black Legion turn 2, and it was 9 points to 2 at the end of battle round 1, but I had some primary points at least. I had my home objective for 3, and then a Abaddon was sitting on this one to get me 6, so 9 points for me there. So I'm 2 points in the lead, but obviously a turn ahead. This turn, I got some secondaries I can actually do. So I've got Defend Stronghold and Areas and Ice. So I'll hold my home objective. Yeah, he's above that one as well. So Defend Stronghold, hold that at the end of the Guard's next turn, and Areas and I have something hold within 6 of the centre and make sure there's no enemies hold within 6 of the centre. So I've already done that because your Hellhound isn't wholly within 6, but I've marked it as a target of hatred anyway because I just want it dead because it's nasty and flamey and it's right in front of me. So yeah, the Land Raiders moved over there. That's going to try and kill that. Havocs will help out. They've moved slightly because a Land Raider got in the way. Terminators and Cypher ran this way. Shoot these guys, charge these guys, getting off the objective because then I'll have another character on the objective and I'll kill your character off the objective. That's the plan there. Plague Marines are spread out, Mikes are spread out, do a bit of screening. But obviously you can't come in my deployment zone in turn 2 anyway, but it saves me doing it later, so that's fine. Abaddon's doing his reroll hits bubble. I was thinking about the invulnerable save one. But if I just kill the Baneblade, I might not need the invulnerable save so much. So that's the plan there. Him and his chosen have advanced, because they can, and they're going to shoot and charge something. Mortan's staying where they are, and the Obliterator's dropped in here within 6 of Abaddon, so they're also getting reroll hits. So lots of killiness coming on this flank. I've also marked that for death, killing on that flank. Basically, kill, kill, kill. I have my second unit of Nurglings still in deep strike there in case I get engaged next turn or deploy teleport home or something useful I can spend a 40-point unit doing. Although you have screened up fairly well anyway. But still, I had no use for them coming in now, so that's fine. So let's start by doing some shooting. Let's shoot those Obliterators into that little Chimera over there with their melter profile shots.
Sure.
So they're going to do a Dark Pact for sustained hits. So let's do the Dark Pact test. And they failed. Oh dear. They take D3 mortal wounds. For 1. That's fine. They got 5 wounds each. One of them's on 4. 2d3 melter shots coming in hot. So 4 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling for Abaddon, 6 is a sustained. So I've hit you 5 times. Lovely. And then strength 12, so 3s to wound. So it's 4 at AP3, but there is trees and things in the way. So 4 5-up saves, 4 damage each.
Let's see what happens. The Emperor protects.
Oh no, that's a dead tank. That's 16 damage.
That is definitely a dead Chimera.
That's definitely a dead Chimera. Does it go boom boom?
I'm hoping not.
It does.
Oh, beep.
Right, we'll do that off camera as well as the dudes getting out, and we'll see where we end up. Right, we've done the explosion and things. It was quite a nasty one. It did 3 mortal wounds every time out of the D3, which was fairly unlucky. So it took 3 off the Hellhound and 3 off the Baneblade, which is it's annoying, but it also killed the Tech Priest.
Yeah.
But it's fine, you still got your invulnerable save until next turn, so that's the thing. But all the guys got out perfectly fine. Which is kind of a curse, because now I can shoot the crap out of him. With Abaddon and his chosen. So let's do that. I'll do a Dark Pact with the unit, so and then 4 sustained hits. Alright. It's not a 7. I've got an icon in the chosen unit. I'm going to reroll that because if I get 7 or more, I get a CP. Yay! Got CP. It's a thing. That's why you put with chosen, not Terminators. More likely to farm CPs. So let's start with Abaddon's Talon of Horus, which will hit on 2s, obviously. And I've got rerolls. So let's reroll that. No sustain though, but they've all hit. And it'll wound you guys on 3s. So that is 2 at AP1, 2 damage on your guardsman.
So 2 6-ups.
2 6-ups. Well, I'm shooting through trees and things. You'll have 5-ups. Didn't make a difference that 2 of their heads explode. Right. And then I have some combi weapons from the chosen. Not in rapid fire range. So they hit on 4s, rerolling for Abaddon. And then that one sustains. So I've hit every time. 4-ups are devastating. But I'm winning on 3s otherwise. So I've killed 2 guys outright. And then you've got 2 4-up saves because of cover. So the ones from cover were fine. And then I have many bolt gun shots to try and finish them off. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 6s are sustained. I've hit every time and got 4 sustained hits. Yeah. Winning on 3s. Well, that came about, didn't it? 6 4-ups. And there's 6 left in the unit, I think. But I think some will live at least. For now. Just the one dies because of trees and things. Okay, well I've killed some of them at least and got myself a nice CP. Right, moving across to the Land Raider, I'm going to put everything into the target of hatred. That Land Raider hates tanks, especially when they're right in front of it. So let's do that. I spent the CP again on Let the Galaxy Burn, so my Land Raider can ignore cover, because, you know, your Hellhound's in some trees. Surprised he hasn't burnt them down yet. Anyway, so 4 las cannons hitting on freeze, re-rolling. Oh, Dark Pact. That's the thing. Dark Pact test for sustained hits. I failed the Dark Pact. I take D3 mortal wounds for 2. Okay, so he's on 14. Pretty sure he's still on 16. I'll check in a minute.
And don't get the alert where he's got it.
Yeah, I've put the win on the obliterator. So freeze to hit, re-rolling 6s will be sustained. Oh, there's a 6. Hit you 5 times. Lovely. Wounding on freeze. It's good to win on freeze rather than 5s like against the Baneblade. So it's 3 AP, 3 and ignoring cover. So 5 up saves on the Hellhound.
3 5-ups coming right up.
Yes. Oh, you made 2? I'm glad I was ignoring cover though, otherwise I would have done nothing. D6 plus 1 damage. For 7! Critical hit makes up for the terrible hit from last turn.
So down to 4.
Yes.
That's going to hurt.
The Heavy Bolter. I can re-roll that. I've got a sustained. And then toughness 10, aren't they, Helen? So 6s for the heavy bolters, but they are twin linked. Nothing. And then I've got a combi weapon, which is in rapid fire range on 4s. Re-rolling. And 6s are devastating. Nope. And then I've got a Havoc launcher for 1 shot, which misses. I can re-roll. It hits and doesn't wound. Okay, so that's everything from the Land Raider. Actually did some damage this turn, at least. But he's area denying, so that's fine. So what's I got left? 4. Alright, I'll shoot everything from the Havocs at you. I've got a guy on a wound, but sod it, let's Dark Pact. What could possibly go wrong? So let's
you take the maximum number of wounds, which kills the wounded guy and no one?
No. Because they've passed, see.
Boo.
Let's do sustained with the Havocs. Las Cannons. Yes, I've hit you 3 times with 2 Las Cannons. It's lovely. Wound on freeze. I've wounded twice, but you are getting cover from those, so they will be 4-ups. So 1 goes through. D6 plus 1 damage, and you've got 4 wounds left. Pop goes the Hellhound for 4 damage.
Oh dear.
Does this one go boom boom? No, thank God for that, because otherwise that would have been D6 mortal wounds. Okay, moving on to Cypher. He's going to shoot these guardsmen here. His pistols are really cool. They've got sustained hits. So I'm not going to bother doing a Dark Pact with him to get lethal hits as well, because I'm shooting guardsmen. Let's start with his plasma pistol. It hits on 2s because he's Cypher. 6s are sustained. He's hit 3 times. It's going to wound you on 2s because it's a plasma pistol. He's wounded every time at AP 3. They are in cover, but even at AP 2, that's 3 dead. And of course, you're trying to make my charges long, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, 3 dead so far. Bolt pistols going in. 2s, 6s are sustained. No 6s. Then 3s. There needs to be 5-up saves because AP1 but cover. So 3 5-ups on the guardsman.
Let's see what happens.
So that's 2 more dead. Okay, so he's killed a few. Well done, Cypher. Right, my Terminators, and they're going to do a Dark Pact. They're going to just try and plink a couple of extra wounds off the Baneblade, because if I get it down to 12, then Abaddon needs to get 3 through with his sword. So that's the plan here. Dark Pact test for the Terminators to get sustained hits. And they have passed. Okay, cool. Right, so combi weapons first. This is the Lord. He hits on a 3. I can re-roll, because Terminators. It still misses. Brilliant. Other 2 guys. Re-rolling. 2 hits, no sustains. 6s for devastating wounds. No, nothing. Okay. Autocannon. Freeze. Re-rolling. I've got a sustained. It's lovely. This needs 5s to wound, but 6s are devastating. This is a devastating wound, and that's it. So you're on 13 wounds. Let's see if I can plink 1 more off with the combi bolter to help Abaddon. I've missed both the times, but I can re-roll. I've hit once. I've not wounded. So Budden's still got just as hard as a job as he had a minute ago. Right, moving on to the charge phase. Terminator's busting through the wall into these guards when they need a 7. That's an 8, so they'll make it in. Do I throw Cypher in as well? Because you've got no guys in that tank, have you?
No, because they're there.
Because they're there. I'm not going to charge Cypher in as well. I think those Terminators should do enough to kill them and then sit on the objective with a character. He'll stay there out of range because lone operative nonsense. I'll move them in a moment. Aban and the Chosen will all just charge the Baneblade because, well, why not? And they're going... That's Willy cocked. Try again. Oh my god. Go flat. There we go. They're going 8 as well. Corn wants it, apparently. 8 charges.
I'll consider an Overwatch over there.
Okay. Right, I've moved the units in. You wanted to Overwatch with your Baneblade at the Chosen, so let's see if you can kill a few of them before they go in. What are you starting with?
We'll start with the Stabber. We're going to do the same as before. Smallest to biggest.
Are you sure that's the most efficient way to do it? Because they have got 3 wounds each. You have got some free damage weaponry.
Yes, it's the way I want it.
It's, okay, right.
It's the way I want it.
Fine. Heavy Stubber. Hits once.
Wounding on force.
Wounding on a 4. Doesn't wound. Okay, fine. But at least you've made some loud banging noises. Orcs will be very happy.
Yep. Now the heavy bolters.
The heavy bolters. You've got all your dice prepared. I like it. Hitting on 6s, and every hit will be 2 hits because sustained. And you've got many 6s. Oh dear.
Lovely. I love this.
It could be painful. So you've actually hit me 12 times, not 6 times.
And don't forget, I get to reroll wounds. Because they're twin bleed.
Yes. So wounding on 3s then, but rerolling for twinning. Yeah, this is... I do like heavy bolters with Overwatch. Sustained hits is always good. So you've only got a few that have failed, but you can reroll. So there we go. So that's that. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. But it's fine. I'll get cover because some of them are in cover and some of them were. Yeah, because most of them are behind the ruin or in the ruin. So I should be fine. But that is 2 dead. So 3 wounds each. So 2 dead. I'll make a note. 2 dead.
Now the last cannons.
The last cannons. Okay. Nope.
No, but that was expected.
Well, yeah.
Demolish a cannon.
Okay, D6 plus 2 is a blast. So 4.
That's not so good. I was hoping for a bit more than that.
And then you have to finish it off 3d6 plus 2 on the Baneblade cannon. So 8, 9, 10, 11.
5.
Every one will kill a Chosen. Last stand of Cadian, the Baneblade. You've hit once, and you're wounded on a 2, and I'll have a 4 up save, safety 2, but cover, because they were busting through the ruin and things. Some, AP2 becomes AP1, yeah, they're fine. But you killed 2 of them on Overwatch. So
that's annoying. I only got 1 hit with the big gun, but
yeah, well, you haven't been doing very well with the number of shots with it. That's twice you fired that big gun and rolled poorly on the 3d6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, starting the fight phase then with Abaddon and the Chosen into the Land Raider. And of course, we need to do a Dark Pact test first now. So let's take the Dark Pact test. Let's do a Dark Pact anyway, because I might need some help. I've passed, so I'll go for sustained hits, because why not? So Abaddon's got 8 attacks with Drachnium, hitting on 2s. Rerolling because of his own aura, and 6s will be sustained. Sorry, I've got 3 6s.
So you gain 2.
So I've got to hit you 10 times with my big sword. It's strength 14. 3s will wound, 6s are devastating.
1s and 2s, 1s and 2s, 1s and 2s.
Oh my god, look at all those 6s. And they would be 3 damage each. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I would have done 21 damage in one swing. And you'd have a saving throw to make as well.
Which it doesn't matter, but...
But you would have saved. But wow. I spiked on the 6s, I think it's fair to say. But he's pretty brutal, isn't he?
Yes.
Don't blow up the Baneblade. This will not be very nice.
Come on.
Although you do have a Hellhound and some Guardsmen not too far away. Does it go boom boom?
Maybe it does.
No, he just cuts it in half. Okay, bye-bye, Beyblade. Okay, Abaddon was able to consolidate into your Hellhound, so that's a thing. That will potentially slow you down a bit or make your shooting a little bit less effective. Either way, it's something useful and worth doing. My Terminators now will smack these dudes. I'm going to do a Dark Pact, because Terminators always get real hits when they do Dark Pacts. And why would you not do a Dark Pact? It's amazing. So that's passed. I'll get sustained hits on the Terminators, and I'll start with a Lord with his exalted weapon. It's the Black Mace, basically. So he's going to hit on 2s. I can reroll, and the 6s are sustained. So he's hit you 8 times. I'm wounding on 2s because you're toughness puny human.
Yeah.
I've still failed one though, and it's AP2, so you won't be getting any saves, because I don't think the Castellan's got an invulnerable save either, has he?
Yeah, he's got a 5 up.
He has got a 5 up. So there's 5 guys, they're dead, and then 2 5-ups at 2 damage each. He's dead as well.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't need the rest of the unit. They're dead.
Yeah.
Right, yes, the infantry squad's dead, or Cadian squad, whatever it is. So I've consolidated onto the objective with the Lord. Lovely. So I've got a character on that objective. I haven't got a character on that objective over there anymore, though, but I've got one over here at least, because Abaddon ran off to kill something. You fought back with the Hellhound, no wounds were caused, so that is the end of my turn. I've got Aerodynal for 5 points, and I'm potentially getting Defend Stronghold. I can't see any reason why I wouldn't.
No, I've got no way of taking it off you this turn, so you've got that.
No, unless you get very lucky with all your mortars and kill all the Plague Marines. Although he's on the objective as well, because it's like directly underneath him.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. So fairly successful turn. Pretty brutal, I think it's fair to say. Killing a bunch of dudes, a tank, another tank, some more dudes. Yeah, it went quite well for me, I think, that turn. But we'll see what the Guard can do in their turn too. Right, so the Guard have been driven back, but they're going to come back at me because they're going to drive towards me. So I've driven you back, but you're now driving forwards, literally. You've got Aerodynal, though, and Secure No Man's Land? No, not Aerodynal, sorry. Assassinate. You had Aerodynal, but you ditched it for a CP because, well, I've got a Land Raider sitting in the middle of the board. So Assassinate and Secure No Man's Land. So you've denied this objective, at least, by chucking some tanks on it. You've ordered them to take aim. You've moved about a little bit. And then you got those guys out of the tank with Creed and ordered them to first rank fire, second rank fire. And the Baron decided to shout, Overwatch! Kill the Cadians! Because he loves killing Cadians. So I'm going to Overwatch and shoot that, resolve that, and then we'll see if you bring on your reserves and things. So naturally I'll do a Dark Pact with the unit, which I pass. So I'll go for sustained hits. And I'll start with Abaddon, with his 4-shot heavy bolter, otherwise known as the Talon of Horus. So we're going to hit on 6s, 4 rerolls because of Abaddon, and 6s will be sustained. So he's hit you twice with the Talon of Horus. He'll wound you on 3s. No wounds caused. Apparently Cadians are immune to the Talon of Horus. Right, I've got some other guns. Combi weapons at rapid fire range, hit on 6s, and rerolling for Abaddon. And then, so I've got 3 6s, which means 6 shots because of sustained hits. Lovely. 3's to wound, but 4 or more are devastating. So that's 3 dead. And then 1 will have a nice 5-up save. Ugh. Who survives? So that's 3 dead. And then I've got 2 guys with bolt guns. So you killed some of the bolt gun guys with the Baneblade. And I can't remember if I mentioned it, but you did do your autocam Overwatch as well, which we remembered. But it didn't kill anyone. Bolt guns. There's a hit. And then re-rolling. No, so just the 1 hit which sustains. And then wound on 3s. For no more wounds caused. Okay, well I've killed a few of them at least.
A little annoying, but oh well.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd chew through more and get to the special weapons really. But I'm going to have, what? Probably like 9 less flashlight shots because of first rank fire, second rank fire. Yeah, every little helps. Right, we finished off the movement phase with you bringing on a Hellhound and shuffling the dudes there so you could shoot out of the ruin into a band's unit and things. And then we're starting the shooting phase. You're going to start with Creed's unit, which are first rank firing and take aiming, doing all the shooty things. And I'm spending a CP on Contemptuous Disregard on Abaddon and is chosen to reduce AP. So, yes, and you're starting with her pistols?
Yep.
Okay.
Which are Daddy's pistols.
Oh, okay.
So they are hell pistols, technically.
Or hotshot pistols or whatever they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s now because of taking.
Yes. So she's hit 3 of the times. What's the strength of her pistols?
Strength 5.
Oh, nice. Winning on 3s then. So 2. What's the AP of those?
-2.
So that's AP 1. So, okay, so 4 up saves. I'm making both. Thank God for spinning that CP. Right.
Yes.
And then you've got a bunch of flashlights and you've got, what, a plasma gun and a grenade?
Yeah.
What do you want to start with?
Let's do the crack grenade on grenade launcher first.
Okay.
Hit on a 3.
It hits. And that wound on a 2. It's strength 9. They're quite good now, grenade launchers. Oh, no. I went and said it, didn't I? I said they were good.
Overcharging the plasma.
Of course.
3s.
You'd have an extra attack, wouldn't you? First rank fire, second rank fire. It's a rapid fire weapon.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Oh, didn't help though. Wounding on 2s. So one goes through. AP 3 back to AP 2, so 5 up save. No, so that's 2 damage on a chosen, so one of them's on a wound.
Does he expire? No, he doesn't.
No, okay. And then you have a billion flashlights.
Yeah.
Not a billion, but it'll feel like it.
Yep.
Right, all the flashlights on the auto gun, so many shots hitting on 3s because they take aim. And there's many shots because first rank fire, second rank fire. That one's very cocked. And every other shot is hit. Oh, you've missed just the once. Pretty good shooting for guardsmen.
Winning on 5s, though.
Winning on 5s, though.
If only the 6's auto wound was every time and not if I say so.
I know.
GW, fix that, please.
Well, they might do. Still 1, 2, 3 wounds.
Yep, 3 wounds.
Could have been better, but, you know, it is flashlights. But I do have a guy on a wound, so...
No AP?
No, I'm still absolutely fine. He's still got a wound left.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right.
3 filled to fire.
3 fields to 5 from Crete. Everything else goes up an AP. But I've done armor contempt. So basically, your AP is back to what it would be normally.
Yep.
Which will help your flamers and plasmas and everything else.
Now we'll do that little 5-man squad.
Okay. Right.
Start with a flamer.
Start with the flamer. D6 for 1 automatic hit. You wound on a 3. It's wounded. It's AP 1 because AP 2 and then back to AP 1.
Well, no, it's a normal flamer, so AP 0.
Oh, it's a normal flamer, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing the small unit, not the big block.
Okay, well, I made the save. Then what have you got? Is it just...
2 las guns, an auto gun, and then the melt gun last. I'm going to try and flick off the
Try and think off the last wound, yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
So, hit on 4s.
Okay, you've hit twice. And you're wounded on 5s. No. Okay, looks as though the melt are going to have to finish off that last guy, unfortunately. But it's hit. And it's wounded. It's AP 5, but back to AP 4. But either way, he's still dead.
Yep.
Right, moving on to the big blob. You're starting with the mortars. So 2d6 shots plus 2 because of blast. So 11 shots. Not bad. Not bad at all. They're taking aim, but they've moved. But they're not in direct firing because you're shooting through the window rather than over it. So you're hitting it on 4s. I think they did better shooting when they were shooting up and over. Oh dear.
Yep.
That was not great. Winning on 3s though, so strength 5. Oh. AP 1, but back to AP nothing. So I'm fine. And then you have some flamers and a billion flashlights. What do you want to start with?
Let's start with the heavy flamer.
The heavy flamer, right. 6 automatic hits. Oh dear. Let the galaxy burn, I say. Winning on 3s. Yeah. That's pretty good.
4.
4. AP 2, but back to AP 1. So 4 up saves. You've killed a chosen. You've incinerated him.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, the 2 normal flamers for 7. 7 auto hits. Which you wound on 4s. So that is 4 AP 1, but back to AP none. So 4 free ups. So you put a guy down to a wound. I'll put a dice here. One's on a wound, right? And then you got what? All the flashlights and auto guns and things now.
Yeah, well, we'll do the bolt gun first.
Okay. Oh, from the sergeants.
And the officer's bolt pistol.
Yeah. Okay.
So, pistol, because that hits on a 3.
Yay.
In fact, no, that hits on 2. Best hit on 3s.
Yeah, you can take aim. Yeah. So you've only missed the one with the bolt shots. He's a wound on 4s. Oh. 1! He's fine. And then we've got all the flashlights. We'll do some counting. Much dice rolling later. 8 wounds came through from all the flashlights. 3 up saves. Killed a dude. Oh no, 1 was wounded. So you've actually killed the wounded guy and another guy. There you go. You killed 2 chosen with a bunch of flashlights. You blinded them. Right, okay. Moving on to the Hellhound now. You said you want to shoot a hunt killer at the Land Raider, and then everything else into the blob, as you called it.
Yeah.
So what are you starting first with?
The hunter killer.
Hunter killer into the Land Raider on a 4. You've hit. You've really got 3. Shrimp 14. Well, you mean at least you hit it, right? Oh, you spent thinking about spending your CP. Go on then. It's wounded. AP 3. There's definitely cover there. So 4 up save. I didn't make it. So D6 damage for 3 damage.
It helps.
Every little helps. Very nice. Right, Inferno Cannon or Heavy Bolter first?
In fact, quick dice roll. No, just in case I got the, just in case I got a CP for using a stratagem on Greed Unit.
Oh yeah.
Because of the Voxcaster.
Yeah, because you did Fields of Fire. Yeah, that's quite cheeky, that, isn't it? You can do Fields of Fire for free, which is 2 CP stratagem, do it for absolutely nothing, and then potentially get a CP back. You could gain a CP by using a 2 CP stratagem.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay.
And because of the number of officers within 6 of the unit, I could have got it on a 4, but I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
So, because that's the other part of the Vox trick, the more officers you've got in range, the lower number you need to get it.
Something like that, yeah.
So,
Okay, alright, so what are you starting with? Flame or the Heavy Bolter from the Hellhound?
We'll start with Heavy Bolter.
Heavy Bolter, okay, 3 shots.
The suppression fire weapon.
Mark the target. You've hit 4 times because it sustains. Lovely.
Freeze!
Or freeze. So 2 go through, but it's AP2, but back to AP1. So 4 up saves. So the chosen takes 2 damage, so that's another chosen on a wound.
Now for the flamer, 2d6.
You can finish him off with some incineration for 7 incinerations. This is now an AP3 Inferno Cannon. Brutal.
And at strength 6.
Yes.
So Winning on freeze.
Winning on freeze. That's many wounds. That's 6. Luckily I've got armor contempt, so it's back to AP2. So 5s. So you've killed the wounded guy and wounded another guy. Okay. Right, Chimera number 1, shoot a hunter killer at the Land Raider again, and then everything else in what's left of the blob. Start with the hunter killer?
Yep, I'm just...
Preparing your dice.
Yep.
Okay, hunter killer, here we go. Hit on a 4. It's hit. Hit wound on a 3. It's wounded. 4 up save because trees. I make the save this time. Okay. There you go. Many shots. I have chosen on a wound, if that makes a difference.
Yes, so we will start with the flashlights.
The flashlights. Okay, many flashlights. You're definitely in rapid fire range. Hit on 4s.
So hit on 4s.
You've only hit 4 times. Oh dear.
That's not so good, but we'll take it.
So 4 hits, and they're winning on 5s. 1. AP 1, but then back to AP none. I'm fine. Okay. Multi-laser for 4 shots.
Yep.
Which hits twice, and it'll win on freeze. 1. AP 1, but back to AP none. You almost died.
Oh well, heavy bolter time.
Finish him off with a heavy bolter. Which hits 3 times because of sustaining.
And then freeze again.
Freeze to wound. 2. AP2, but back to AP1, so 4s. And you've killed that chosen and wounded another one. Right, Chimera number 2. Rinse and repeat. Hunter killer into the Land Raider at point blank range. He can't possibly... Oh.
He did. You had to say it.
Well, he's got heavy flamer, though. It's still in range of the dudes, though.
Yep, so... D6 shots on the heavy flamer.
Start with the flamer. For a bit of light roasting. 2 hits, wounding all 3s. That's a wound. AP 2 with a heavy flamer. Back to AP 1. 4 up. You've killed the guy who was wounded. Yeah. It's now just the champion and a Baden.
The multi-laser.
The multi-laser. Which hits twice. And will wound on 3s. 2 wounds. 3 up saves. That guy takes a wound. Perfectly softened up for the many flashlights. "12 shots coming in hot." Although they're not hot shots, they're probably coming in cold. Imagine if Chimera's had hot shot las guns out of the hulls. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If you put Scions in them, they should be hot shot las guns. Many hits, but winning on 5s. 3. Okay.
We'll take it.
He's got 2 wounds left. Okay, right. 2 free ups and another 3 up. Okay, so he's got a wound left. Okay, and then
done the multi-laser.
Yeah, the only thing you've got left to shoot is this tank here because that one fell back.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming another hunter killer is going to go flying into the Land Raider.
Yeah.
But he cannot seize it chosen. There is a ruin in the way.
No. So
there are some Terminators here though.
So you can have shoot everything into Terminators.
Or you just put everything into the Land Raider. I'm having 2 up saves either way. You're in rapid fire range of them though.
Yeah.
And of course you got the firing deck and you got the plasma gun and crack grenade in that unit. You can shoot a plasma and a crack grenade at the top.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I know what I'm doing.
Alright, go. We're still live. What are you starting with?
Okay. Flashlights into there.
Right.
Plasma grenade launcher, heavy bolter, and multi-laser into Land Raider.
And the hunter killer. So all the big things into that. And you're going to try and blind the Terminators with some flashlights.
Yep.
Do you want to start with some light blinding?
Yeah, let's do the flashlights.
Let's do the flashlights. Okay. On 4s. And then 5s. 2.
2, I'll take it.
No, they're fine.
I had a feeling that'd be the case, but we'll take it. Hunter killer.
Oh, I missed.
Heavy bolter.
Hit 4 times. Not bad for a heavy bolter. Winning on 6s though. Yeah. No. And then you've got the plasma gun.
Multi-laser.
Oh, multi-laser, yeah. So that hits twice. And a wound on 6s still, because I was at strength 6, I have toughness 12. So, no. 1 shot from the plasma gun.
Yeah. Overcharging naturally.
Of course you are. That's a hit. Oh, try again in the tray. Nope. Hazardous.
Does he die?
Well, he wouldn't. The tank would just take the wounds.
Nope.
Crack grenade. Oh, no. Well, he made lots of loud noises, and everyone thought he did really well, but unfortunately didn't cause any wounds. But you've obliterated a lot of the blob there.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I put armor contempt on them, that's all I'm saying. Otherwise it probably will be dead, apart from maybe a bad one. Okay. Well, I guess it's time for you to decide if you want to do any charges. Right, Creed has got a plan. The plan is tank shot the chosen and abandoned unit with the Chimera in the middle. It's an 8-inch charge. Although if you make the charge, although you do some mortal wounds, then you won't be contesting the central objective. Because also you'll be charging off the objective. Does that change things? Or do you still want to do it anyway?
Well, there's no benefit to me being on the central objective, whereas if I get lucky and kill a bad one somehow, I actually get some points.
Well, yeah, because you'll take a few more wounds off him, I guess. Yeah, okay. I mean, even if I do hold that objective, it is only 3 points. So it's
To quote Lady Creed's Bagman, I have a cunning plan.
Yes, Baldric. Right, so you need an 8, I think we measured it up as. And goes the Chimera. No.
No, so...
And you've only got 1 CP, so even if you then do make the charge with the reroll, then you can't tank shot.
No, so we will scrap that plan and then wait on it.
Yeah, because if you charge any infantry and the street profile on the Talon of Horus is absolutely brutal. It's perfectly made for killing guardsmen, that Talon, you know. It's almost like we had a Black Crusade all about it. Right, okay. So I'll get Defend Stronghold.
Yeah.
Sadly, you won't get any of your objectives because it's Assassinate and, what was it, Secure No Man's Land or something, the other one? Can't
I am
remember.
going to throw away Secure
No Man's Land. You're going to keep a Baden, not a Baden, Assassinate, because you're maybe thinking you might kill him at some point.
Or failing that, I might get lucky and get one of the other characters.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so I'll get them 3 points, and then we'll see what the Black Legion can do in turn 3. Right, Black Legion turn 3. I got 12 on the primary, and my home objective, and then I had the one over there. Didn't have the middle one because you denied it, and then I had 6 for this one because of the Lord and the Terminators. I insane braved them to guarantee I'd get those 6 points, because spending CP to get VP is definitely a thing. I might have passed anyway, but let's guarantee it. Abaddon's unit passed their battle shock, or what's left of his unit. It's just the one guy. And then in terms of secondaries, I've got extend battle lines and no prisoners. So I've already done extend battle lines because I've got my home one plus at least one in No Man's Land. And then no prisoners kill things. So that's definitely what I want to do. I mean, it's Black Legion Cadian, so I'm clearly here to try and kill you. I'm currently 31 points to 12 in the lead, but obviously the Guard are a turn behind, and you've still got 2 Armoured Fist squads in reserve and another bunch of dudes in that tank. So you've still got infantry at your disposal.
Yeah.
You're about to overwatch these dudes with your Hellhound because they jumped out planning to charge one unit, so then Abaddon could go off and murder another unit, basically. Obliterators move forwards a little bit. Cypher ran onto this objective as the Terminators ran off to go over here and deal with that. And the Nurglings dropped in because, well, they had to this turn. But if I get engaged or deploy teleport home next turn, then they can do that. So yeah, straight into the Overwatch, into the Warp Talons. So 2d6 with the Infernal Cannon.
Well, we'll do the bolter first.
Do the bolter first. You've hit 4 times on Overwatch with a heavy bolter. That's pretty good shooting. You've wounded just the once though.
Sadly.
But it is a 4-up save or death. It's death. You've killed one.
And now it's the 2d6.
How rude. That's going to hit me 7 times. 7's coming up a lot today. It's because the Nurgle units have arrived, you see. I better like the help of the Death Guard and Black Crusade.
Yeah.
Typhus is his little BITCH. That is many wounds. 6.
6 and -2.
Well, it's either a 5-up armor save or a 5+ invulnerable save. Either way, you've killed another 2 Warp Talons. Oh no. Right, so that was some brutal Overwatch. That Hellhound was marked for hatred, and now we all know why. So let's start the shooting phase. I will start with my Havocs into the Hellhound, I think. Let's start with that. Or do I? How many wounds has he got? 8 wounds. Yeah, let's do that. Dark Pact with the Havocs. Here we go. They've passed leadership 6, so I'll give them sustained hits. And I'll shoot some lovely las cannons at the Hellhound. And they're both 6s. So I've hit you 4 times with 2 las cannons. That's nice, isn't it? Didn't even need the rerolls. I'm going to wound on 3s. And I've wounded every time. But at least you're getting cover because there's trees and things. So that is 4 4+ saves on the Hellhound. I mean, I don't even need to roll the damage. Even if it's 1 each, it's dead. Because it's d6 plus 1. But it's many. Does it go boom boom?
I'm hoping so.
16 damage. That was from 2 las cannons. No, it doesn't blow up. Well, yeah, it just got shot to bits, I think. Okay.
Now, if he had blown up though, that would have been quite a nasty explosion because it's d6 a time.
Yeah, Warp Talons are there, the Chosen are there, the Land Raider. Yeah, that could have been quite painful. But no, he's dead, and the crap missiles will just give into what's left of it. Right, continuing with the shooting phase, this Land Raider does not like tanks being right in front of it. We established that last turn, so it's going to put everything into the tank right in front of it. It's going to do a Dark Pact.
So what shot at the Hellhound? So,
the Havocs. Right. Yes. I've got many las cannons. I've passed my Dark Pact test. Yes, I'll put the las cannons into the tank. I'm thinking about chucking the Havoc launcher over there, actually. Into the Creed unit, just because of blast. And the combi weapon. Let me measure. Yeah, I'll put the heavy bolter and las cannons into the tank. Combo weapon havoc launcher into Creed's units. So let's start with the las cannons. No rerolls though, because I've killed the thingy of hatred. So 4 las cannons hit on 3s, 6s will be sustained. I'm going to go for sustained. And then I've hit every time and got a 6 as well. Looks as though I don't need rerolls today. Wounding on 3s though. Just the 3 wounds. And you're in trees and things, so 5-up saves on the Chimera. And you don't make any of them. Oh dear.
I think that's a dead Chimera.
3d6 plus 3. Yes, it's a very dead Chimera. Does it go boom boom? Some of these tanks have got to blow up, right?
Nope.
No. Apparently it was just the Baneblade that blew up. Was it the Baneblade that blew up earlier? It was, wasn't it? No, it was the Chimera with the dudes in it that blew up.
Yeah.
That's what blew up earlier. Right, so that's that. So let's shoot the other things at Creed's blob. So Havoc Launcher will be d6 plus 1 shot for blast for 6. Which will hit on 3s. 6s will be sustained, no 6s. And then 3s to wound. 3 5-up saves on Creed's unit.
3 5-ups on Creed. That's
yes. So that's 2 that will fall, and then I've got a combi weapon which hits and doesn't kill anyone. Okay. Right, that wasn't too bad for Land Raider. He does alright sometimes. Okay, Obliterators. They're arranged in this big blob that's in the ruin. So I'm going to do my Ruinous Salvo, which is d6 shots, but blasts. It's a very big unit, so each one's going to get d6 plus 4 shots. And I'll do a Dark Pact for sustained hits just for good measure. So Dark Pact... They failed again. Oh dear. D3 mortal wounds for 1. Okay, I'll change that in a minute. And then I'm getting 2d6 plus 8 shots essentially, which is just as well I'm getting plus 8 because I would only have 2 shots. So it's just the 10. Right, run a salvo with blast and sustain. So hitting on 3s, 6s will explode. So I've hit every time, which makes up for the poor lack of shots. Strength 8, so winning on 2s. That's really cocked, that one. Let's try again. So that is, what's that, 5, 6, 7. But you always get the benefit of covering them in the ruin anyway. So 7 6-up saves. You got a medic in that unit as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage. But 7 6-up saves first.
Let's see how many Emperor Protects we get.
Right, no. and then so you might as well do all of them again, looking for 6s and re-roll any successes, I guess. Ooh, so 2 of them survived the first damage, but then died from the second damage. So I killed 7 of them with 2 Obliterators. It could have been so much better if I rolled well for the number of shots. Okay, moving on to the Terminators that they're going to Dark Pact up, because then they can reroll hits. I've failed the Dark Pact. Oh dear, D3 mortal wounds. Let's kill the Terminator. Oh no! Yay! Okay. Get rid of him. But it's fine, because they always get the reroll hits and always get the Dark Pact anyway. So they're going to get sustained hits, and they're going to shoot everything through the windows into that big unit. So I've got 2 combi weapons that are in a rapid fire range, which are the 2 normal dudes, which will hit on 4s, re-rolling. And then I've also got the combi weapon from the Lord, which I'll re-roll. It hits as well, and then I've got a sustained. And on 4s these will be devastating. So that's 3 dead guardsmen. Oh no, you got medic. Free feel no pains. So 2 die, okay.
Well, yep.
And then I have the autocannon, the Reaper autocannon on 3s, re-rolling.
Kill the water team at this
And then that's sustained. And it's a wound on 2s, but 6s are devastating. So it's just 1 feel no pain. And then 3 5-ups, because it's only AP 1 you're in cover. So 3 5-ups. So you make 1 of them. So you've got 2 failed saves and an extra feel no pain. So devastating. So 3 feel no pains, 2 more dead guardsmen. Okay, and that's them done. But at an expense of a Terminator with a chain fist, which might have come in handy in a moment. Right, final shooting for this turn for me. Abaddon is also going to shoot into the big blob. His unit will do a Dark Pact, which I've passed, but I'm going to use the chosen icon to re-roll that, because if I get a 7 or more, I'll get a CP. No, but I've still passed. Okay, fine. So let's do lethal hits, because the Talon of Horus has sustained hits anyway. So he's going to hit on 2s and re-rolling. And that's lethal, unsustained. And then it's going to wound on 3s. So that's just 3. It's AP 1, but you're in a cover. There's a ruin there. So 5 ups on the big blob, which is now just a normal sized blob. And that's 2 damage each, so feel no pains.
Let's see, get any sixes? No, so 3 more dead.
So 3 more dead from the Talon. Right, start of the charge phase. I was hoping to get a CP from Abaddon to help my charge rerolls, but never mind. Warp Talons will go into... Well, what's left of the Warp Talons after the Overwatch will go into what's left of that unit in front of them. So they need a 5. They've made it. Okay, that's good. They're going to go in and murder them. Terminators need something to go into this Chimera. That's enough. And then Abaddon... Well, if I had a CP, I'd try and charge both the units. But because I haven't, I'm just going to charge Creed's unit. Because, you know, what's more fun than charging Abaddon at Creed? Right? Oh, look, he's made it. He's very angry. Corn wants it. Right, charges have gone in. I'm going to start with the Warp Talons. And I'm not going to Dark Pact because there's only 2 left because Overwatch was the thing. Yeah, you can call me chicken if you want, but I'm going to kill all your guardsmen, so it's fine. So they're going to hit on 3s, and there's a range of Abaddon, so I can reroll hits. He's doing his reroll hits aura again. So I only would have got 1 sustained, but I've hit every time. It's fine. And I'm going to wound your guardsmen on 3s, and they're twin-linked. So that, and they're all at AP2, so I've killed the unit.
Yeah.
Lovely. So that's nice. So, because they were eligible to fight this turn, what they can do at the end of my fight phase is disappear and then come back down again at some point, which is lovely. But they're dead, so that's nice. Right, you spent 2 of your valuable command points to reinforce that unit, so they will be back. Abaddon and the Chosen is going into Creed and her unit. I will Dark Pact. I get a 7 or more. Hooray! I get that CP I was looking for. Brilliant. Okay, and I'll go for sustained hits because that's lovely. And I'll start with the Chosen with his twin link to curse weapons. So he's going to hit on 3s. And reroll because of a bad man, which is just as well because that was terrible. I still only hit 3 times. But it'll win on 3s, and they're twin linked. And they're AP2, so that's 3 dead guardsmen from the Chosen. Not great, but fine.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sweep with the Talon of Horus. 14 attacks he has, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 6s will explode. One, two, three, 4 explosions. I've hit you 18 times with a Talon of Horus. Right, strength 7 the Talon, so I'm still winning these guardsmen on 2s, even with my sweep attack. And at AP 3 and devastating wounds, oh my god, look at all those 6s. Okay, right, well, I can allocate the wounds, because I am the attacking player. So I'll take away those ones. How many guardsmen have you got left in the unit?
2.
2, alright. Well, they're dead. She's taken that many devastating wounds. How many wounds has she got in total?
Dead.
Oh, she's dead. And you would have had all these 5+ invulnerable saves to make as well. Well, that was pretty brutal. He's on a rampage. Right, okay. Terminators. Let's Dark Pact them up so they can get their rerolls. Here we go. They've passed the Dark Pact. Lovely on a 7.
I would have liked them to have failed and killed one again, but oh well.
Well, yeah. Abaddon's consolidated into all 3 of those units. So, yeah, you can shoot them with the tanks, but nothing else can. But, yeah, decisions for you. Anyway, Terminator's past the Dark Pact. Let's go for sustained hits. And, you have just 9 though, aren't you? I'll go for lethal hits, actually. Start with the Lord of his exalted weapon, aka the Black Mace. 2s. And re-rolling. Do I fish for lethals? Yes, let's fish for lethals. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that. Winning on 5s with these. Oh. 4 at AP2 on your Chimera. So 4 5-ups. That's really cocked. 2, 4, 6 damage.
Okay, down to 5.
Let's do the chain fist. Let's use them for what they were put in the list to do. Help my anti-tank. They're going to hit on 4s. They've all hit. Anti-vehicle 3 up. There we go. That's 3 more 5-up saves at AP 2 damage. As I cut a hole in the side of your tank and do 4 more damage.
Down to 1.
1 left. It's alright, and I've got some power fists to finish you off. I'm rerolling hits, thank God for that. Still dropped 2. No lethals. 5s to wound. I've got wound. 1 5-up save or death. Death. Does it go boom? No. And then you've got 10 dudes who are going to perfectly disembark out the back. And they probably had time, didn't they? Let's be honest. If I'm cutting a hole in the front of the tank, they probably think, right, let's unload the back quickly. Open the back door. Run out the tank. And only one of them got... Maybe that was the guy I cut in the face as the chain fist went through. Anyway, 9 of them get out perfectly safely. Right, we did the fight backs with the tanks and the guardsmen over here. You managed to kill the Chosen and take a wound off a Baden with a cheeky power sword. So that's that. You disembark with these guys here like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then the Warp Talons disappeared because they were eligible to fight this turn and murdered their units. They've gone back up in case I get something useful next turn, like engage, because I've got Nurglings here still. Little Nurglings. And then I've maxed no prisoners and what was the other one? Extend battle lines? Yes, so I've got 10 secondary points, so I'm up to 41 to 12, but the Guard, I've got reinforcements inbound. Right, it's Guard turn 3, and unfortunately, just the 3 points on the primary. You've been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Your secondaries are bring it down, and you kept assassinate last turn. So your plan is to ignore bring it down and try and assassinate. And you've got a couple of hunter killers you can shoot that already, you might get lucky. Mm-hmm. But yeah, assassinate's a thing. So it's 41 to 15, but there's an Abaddon and a Terminator Lord and a Cypher, which could all potentially die. You've brought in your reinforcement unit on this flank here to shoot Cypher in the back because he's looking the other way. Armoured Fist Squad arrived, jumped out. There's another unit here as well. They've both been ordered to take aim from the officer dude who's over there. So they're going to try and light up these Terminators here because I've got a character there. Terminators are staying in combat with Abaddon to try and burn Abaddon a bit more. The unit fell back, obviously, because, you know, obviously they'd die. Basically. And then the other Chimera, unfortunately, had to go all the way over here and the guys disembarked to try and take out the Obliterators because you found there wasn't much space to come in where you needed them to because I've screened out a lot of the board, basically. All the way back here, screened up by Plague Marines, Havocs, or Bikes. Cyphers here. Got the Obliterators on that flank. So it was sort of Udall Point Zone area, really, or just in front of it. And of course I've got Nurglings here, Terminators here, and a Abaddon over there. So there wasn't really that many spaces to fit a tank and some dudes, unfortunately. But yes, let's start shooting some stuff with some guns. Because that's what the Guard do best. Shoot things with guns.
Yep, so we will start with the tanks into Abaddon, because that's
okay.
The blatantly obvious and easy.
Yes, I will spend a command point on Contemptuous Disregard. Armour Contempt.
Yeah, I suspect much.
Well, he needs to live.
Okay.
Well, I think he does anyway. Some people might disagree.
Okay, Hellhound first.
Okay.
Very bolter. Hits twice.
Hits 3 times, sustained. Very nice. Wounding on 4s. Got a wound. That's 2-up save because of Contemptuous Disregard. I've disregarded that shot with contemptedness. Inferno Cannon.
Yeah.
2d6. For 11. Oh, this could hurt. This will wound on 3s. And it's AP 2.
9.
Could be painful. Will Abaddon die in a molten pile of Terminator armour?
Be great if he did.
Let's find out. So you're winning on 3s. That's not bad. That's many. That's 5. That's 8. 8 free up saves, and I've got 8 wounds remaining. I'd be very unlucky if he dies from this, but you can definitely hurt him. You took 3 wounds off of him, so he's down to 5 remaining on a bad man. He's now no longer getting cover, although I don't think he was anyway. No. Chimera.
Yeah. Let's start with flashlight.
Blind him with fire, and then with lasgun. The 6s will be lethal.
True, because I didn't move.
Yeah, you hit on 5s, yeah, and then these will wound on 5s. So that is 5 2-up saves. I've got 5 wounds left. I've got 4 wounds left. He's slowly chipping away at the bad man.
Now the heavy bolter.
It's the heavy bolter. Just the 1 hit because of the -1, but you're wound on a 4 like that. It's a 2-up save because of contemptuous disregard.
Oh dear.
Multi-laser to the face. 1 lethal and then 1 normal hit. Which we don't want a 3. Oh, one was lethal, so just roll one. No, so it's 1 2 up. I'm fine. Okay, you've drop dice don't count. You've definitely hurt him. He has just the 4 wounds remaining. So, yeah, okay. What's next? You've got many guns all over the place.
Into Cypher. Let's go crazy into Cypher.
Okay, sounds like fun. You've got a melder gun there. Yeah. You want to start with that. It's hit. You're wounded on a 2. That's alright. He has an invulnerable save. He has mysterious protection. He's fine.
Boo.
Boo. Flamer. Hits twice. Wounds once. 3-up save. He's fine. And then you have many flashlights and an autogun and things. Right, flashlights and autogun coming in hot, hitting on 4s. No lethals though, because it counts as moving if you come on from reinforcements. Not bad hitting, but you'll be winning on 5s with these puny human weapons. Although that is 4 wounds. I hate to break it to you, he's got 5 wounds.
Yeah, no, he's gonna live.
But he doesn't even take a scratch. Is that all the shots done?
Yeah.
And now he's going to shoot you back. Right, Cypher gets to shoot you back. That's his rule. If you shoot any Astartes units within 3 inches of him, which obviously includes himself, he can shoot you back. 3 of his plasma pistol shots hitting on 2s, 6s are sustained. I've only hit once. You surprised him, you see. That's what it was. He's nuked one of them though with a plasma pistol.
Ow!
I'm not sure that's the noise they'd make if they got shot by a plasma pistol, but okay. Ow! Heavy bolt pistol thing. No sustains. 3 6-up saves. It's AP1. And that's just... I've killed 2. I mean, you could maybe charge him. I mean, you couldn't be any less successful than you were at shooting.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. You've got the dudes over there and the chimeras and things, haven't you?
Yeah. So, dudes into the obliterators.
Yep.
Chimera. The missile go into the tank. Everything else into the obliterators.
Okay. What did you want to start with?
Let's start with the Chimera.
Okay. Hunter, Killer, Land Raider?
Yep.
Off we go. It's hit. It's a 3 to wound.
Come on.
It's a wound. 4-up save because of trees. No. D6 damage.
99.
For 2.
Boo.
You do have command points.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
Might as well do. 3. It's a bit better. It's down to 9. Okay. And then everything else into the obliterators, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
So that one's got... What's that one got? It's got what's that? Heavy flamer? Multi-laser? Yeah. What do you want to start with?
Let's start with the laser weapons.
The laser weapons. You're definitely in rapid fire range.
Yeah, that's why I'm quickly sorting out 12 dice.
12 flashlights into the obliterators.
Hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s. There's some hits. think what we've learned is flashlights are very good at blinding things, but not so much at killing things. Wounding on 6s. He's up to 7 obliterators.
No. But expected.
Multi-lizard.
Yeah, 4 shots.
Which hits 3 times.
Which will take.
And we'll wound on 5s. No. Heavy bolter?
No.
Oh, heavy flamer on that one, sorry, yep.
D6.
4. 5s to wound. 1. 3 up save. I'm fine. Okay.
Yep.
And then you got the dudes into the obliterators. You got a melter gun in that unit.
Let's see, doesn't it?
Oh, you got a flamer as well. Which hit 6 times.
5s, I'm guessing.
Yes, toughness 7. They're very, very tough.
2.
2 shot saves. You've wounded him. Let's sort out the number of flashlight attacks. Right, many flashlight attacks. That obliterator's only got 2 wounds left now, so you could finish him off. Hitting on 4s. Problem is though, you will be wounding on 6s. And it will be 2 up saves. But you never know. Bigger miracles have happened. There's 2 wounds. If I roll Snake Eyes, he's a dead obliterator.
Let's hope.
I didn't roll Snake Eyes.
No. Okay, so that means all that's left is over here. Squad, Termies.
Right, I'll do Contemptuous Disregard for free with my Terminator Lord.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah.
Okay.
They're all taking aim, aren't they?
Yep.
What are you starting with?
Plasma.
Supercharging?
Yep.
Oh, of course, right.
Hit on freeze.
Taking aim. He's hit once. You're wounded on a 3. It will be a 4+ invulnerable save either way. It goes through its 2 damagios. Hazard check. And he will live to fight another day. Well, for now anyway.
Grenade launcher.
Yes. Which will hit on a 3. It hits. It wounded on a 3. But that will be a...
-1.
Yeah, it's only AP1, isn't it? Yeah, so 2 up. Yeah, fine. And then mini flashlights and things.
Bolt pistol first.
Oh, bolt pistol, sorry, yeah.
Hits.
Oh, the bolt pistol. Didn't quite kill the Terminator.
And I've already got the flashlights ready, so let's go.
Let's line them up. Hitting on 3s. Look at all those 6s. If only lethal hits was always a thing, that would be beautiful.
People would be calling for all Guardian direct fire to be banned if that was the case.
Moving on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Made all my saves. What are you doing now?
Let's do the Claymore.
Is the Hunter Killer going to go into the Land Raider?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do that first.
Okay. It hits. It wounds. It doesn't go through.
Boo.
What have you got now? All the flashlights?
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Could shoot him. Just a shame you're shooting Terminators. 5s to wound. 3. You might kill this guy who's on a wound. No, he's still hanging in there. Multi-laser?
Heavy bolt first.
Okay. Yeah, so sustained, so you better hit him 3 times. The falls to wound. Oh, hello. But 2 up saves because Contemptuous Disregard. So you've killed that dude. Oh.
And a multi-laser.
And then the multi-laser. Which only hits twice. Little wound on 3s. No. Okay, we got a Terminator and you still got a unit left to shoot.
Yeah.
Right, second unit, which is also taking aim. Plasma guns going in, hitting on 3s. No lethals though. Because they stay still, so they are actually getting them. But that is 2 wounds. 2 4-up invulnerable saves. 1 goes through, 2 damagios.
He doesn't die.
He doesn't die yet.
Grenade launcher. Using a crack
It
shot.
hits and it's lethal. But it's only AP1, which becomes 0. And I'm fine. And then you got your many flashlights. Here's some you prepared earlier. So got some lethals. And then only a couple of misses, actually. It's not too bad. Get these 6s out of the way. And then 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got a guy on a wound. Statistically, he should now be dead. Yes, he's now dead. That's really cool. Yes, you've killed him. So I've got just the one Terminator and the Lord remaining. Right, into the charge phase. You're going to try and get Cypher, because shooting him didn't work. Let's see if you can charge him. You need a 9. That's not a 9. Have you got any CPs left?
I've got 2 left, but I'm not going to do it.
No? Okay. Right, so into the fight phase then. Abaddon will strike the Hellhound with Draconian. I do only have 4 wounds left. But you know what? I could Dark Pact. But I don't think I need to.
Will men always Dark Pact, even if it kills them?
Right, so I will strike the Hellhound down and become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I'm going to hit on 2s, re-rolling. Oh look, I've got loads of 6s there, but it's fine. Absolutely fine. Winning on 3s. At AP4, 3 damage, but 6s are devastating. So there's 6 damage straight away.
So I've got 5 left.
And then that's 3 6-up saves.
If I found more than 1, I die.
Yes. Oh my god, that's 3 6s.
About time!
Right, so just the 6 devastating wounds on the Hellhound then. So it lives on, what's that, 5 wounds remaining? Yeah, oh my god. So we can walk up to a Bane Blade and do like 20 odd damage to it. But apparently a Hellhound is a problem for him.
Now I'm going to try and punch him back.
Yes. Well, it is. I should have Dark Pacted. You've hit him.
What?
And you'll wound him on that 2-up save.
What?
I'm fine.
Boo.
Chimera can bump into him as well. No. Okay. But, yeah, okay. I mean, it survived. That's annoying. So that means I was hoping to kill one your turn and then smack the other one in my turn.
I was actually hoping you'd kill it and then it exploded.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Okay, anyway, well, at the end of your turn, you failed to bring it down or assassinate, unfortunately.
And I'm going to discard, bring it down for a CP.
Cool. Okay, right. And then we'll be back for the Chaos turn 4. Right, so Black Legion turn 4. 15 on the primary again, because I'm all over the place. Got Cleanse and Secure No Man's Land, which is quite useful when you're all over the place on all the objectives. It's very handy, so that's lovely. Cypher's moved over here. You can Overwatch him in a second, because, you know, if you couldn't shoot him in the normal shooting phase, then you might as well have a go in the Overwatch phase. Warp Talons have jumped in behind him to cleanse that objective. And keep him in units back here kind of where they are, because you could reinforcement something and bring something in, so let's just screen you out. Havocs have moved just to get better line of sight on the Chimera there, which I've picked as my target of hatred, because it's minus 1 to hit that tank, but they're Havocs, they don't give a crap. They can still hit on freeze. Land Raider's going to stay there. That might cleanse that objective. Obliterators have moved a little bit to deal with what's over there. They could potentially cleanse that one as well. So I've got options for cleanse. Abaddon's staying in his happy place. The Nurglings and the Terminators here are advancing onto the position of the Guardsmen. And I passed all my Battle Shock tests. So that's lovely. Overwatch. You have a Flamer.
Yeah.
Which hits me twice. Do a win on 4s. It wounds me. I'm fine. You have a Melter Gun. Doesn't hit. And then you've got many flashlights.
Yep. Well, not that many anymore, because you've killed a couple.
Yeah, I've only killed 2 though. So you've still got 6 times 2, so 12 shots. Looking for 6s. There's 1, there's 2. And they're going to wound on 5s. You got a wound! You could wound Cypher. How dare you? No, apparently he's got some mysterious protection going on because he's absolutely fine. Right, let's start the shooting phase with some Havocs, lighting up my Target of hatred, that Chimera over there. Let's do a Dark Pact with the Havocs. They've passed. Let's do some sustained hits, because that always seems to work quite well with the Havocs. So Las Cannon's hitting on freeze. Re-rolling. 6s will be sustained. Hit you 3 times with 2 Las Cannons. This is going well. I like this. Wounding on freeze. 2 wounds at AP3, but there's definitely trees and things in the way. So 2 5-up saves. And they both go through. 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I've got crack missiles as well. So, no, that's fine. So it's got up wound left.
One wound left.
Crack missiles. Rerolls. Target of hatred. They both hit. A wound on 4s. 9 crack missiles. So just the one. It's a 4-up save or death. Death.
It's death.
Because that's 4 more damage. Does it go boom boom?
I'm hoping so.
No. Cool. I'm going to spend 2 CP now and do something really cool. Yeah, spend my 2 CP on Endless Ire. So essentially, because my target of hatred has just died, I can pick another one within 12 inches of a character that's visible. You can see that Chimera, and it's within 12 inches. So let's switch my hatred to another Chimera. Abaddon really hates Chimeras. Right, the Obliterators will shoot the Chimera, which is now the target of hatred. Melter shots, 2d3 shots. I'm not doing a Dark Pact. That is 5 shots. Which will hit on freeze. And I can reroll because it's a target of hatred. I've hit every time. So I have 12, so I'm winning on freeze. 3 at AP3, but there's trees. So 3 5-up saves. These will be 6 damage each at this range. That's a very dead Chimera.
Oh dear.
Well, 12 damage, it's got 11 wounds, and it doesn't blow up. None of them are blowing up, are they? Apart from that one that blew up earlier. Right, that was obliterated. Land Raider's going to cleanse that. Warp Talons are going to cleanse this. That's cleansed done. Cypher is going to shoot these chaps. So let's do that. His Cypher bolt pistol will hit you on 2s. 6s will be sustained. No 6s, but no 1s either. And it will wound on freeze. So that is 3 at AP1. So 3 6s are required. That is 2 dead guardsmen. Ow! That's the noise I make from a bolt pistol. Right, and then the plasma pistol, which will also hit on 2s. And it will kill on 2s. So that's another 2 dead. They don't make a noise because they got shot by plasma. Moving on to the Terminators, I'm not going to do a Dark Pact, which means I'm not going to get sustained lethal or reroll hits, but there's only one dude on the Lord, so I'd rather not risk it, because last time it killed a Terminator. They're just going to shoot this unit over here next to the Chimera. So the combi weapon will hit on freeze, which hits once, and that's a devastating wound, so that kills a guardsman from the Armoured Fist Squad. And the Reaper autocannon will go into them as well, which hits 3 times. And 3 AP1, 3 6-up saves on them. So that's another 2 dead. Okay, fine. Because the plan is them and the Nurglings can charge and kill that 10-man unit. At least that's my hope. That is my shooting phase over. You'll be glad to hear.
Yay.
Because Abaddon hasn't got a pistol, unfortunately. So let's charge Cypher into these 4 guardsmen. They came in to try and deal with him. They haven't even took a scratch off of him. And he's going to murder them all by himself. Like an absolute G. So he's going to go in there. Nurglings are going to go into that unit and the Chimera. Like that. It's a 7. It's because they're Nurgle. The Terminators is just going to go in just the unit in front of him. They've made that as well. Bump. 7 will be enough to do that, won't it? Abaddon's already in combat. Let's throw the Obliterators at those guardsmen over there as well. Why not? Or do I? Yes. Let's do it. 5. I don't think that's enough. No, 5 wasn't enough. I needed a 6 to get into there. But that's fine. I've charged here, there, and everywhere. Except for there. Let's start with Cypher. He can now use his pistols in combat. Although, how many CP have you got?
4.
4. Ooh, do I start? I'm going to start with the Nurglings. The little Nurglings. Yep, start with the Nurglings so you can't interrupt and potentially kill a base or 2. So let's put 2 bases into the unit of Guardsmen. 5's to hit, 6's are lethal, because, you know, Nurgly teeth and claws and intestines and pussy things. It's 1 hit, which does wound. Extremely toughness 3. So that's 1 5-up save for the Guardsman, as he get ran over by a bunch of Nurglings. But apparently he's fine, he probably just punted it in the face. Meanwhile, the other Nurglings are trying to hit your tank. And I get a hit, which doesn't do anything. Okay, did you want to interrupt anywhere?
I don't think interrupting anywhere is going to help me.
No? Okay.
No.
Right, let's do Cypher then, using his pistols in combat, because that's hilarious. Bolt pistol to the face at point blank range. 2's to hit. 6's are sustained. Finally got a sustained hit with him. Wounding on 3's. That is 6 6-up saves on those Guardsmen. And he's ran in, guns blazing, and took out the entire unit. Cypher! And then he's going to consolidate onto the objective, because that's lovely.
Yeah, we'll reinforcement them.
Okay. Right, Terminators. I'm not going to dart pat, because they might die. I'll just be doing you a favour, basically, if I do any more wounds to myself. So let's start with the Lord's Exalted Weapon, hitting on 2's. And I've dropped 3 hits, brilliant. Should have done a dart pat for rerolls. But it will kill on 2's. Oh, he kills a Guardsman, which is my Lord. And then his mate, his mate with a power fist, hits once. And kills another dude. With a power fist.
Ow!
Yeah, if I did a dart pat, I might have killed a few more there with rerolls and sustains and things, but never mind, that's fine. You may now choose something to attack with, because Abaddon obviously didn't charge.
Let's see if we can hurt Abaddon.
Yeah, let's bump into him with a tank. I mean, he's got, what's he got left? 4 wounds? You've hit him once. You're wounded with 3. No, okay.
Oh, I was hoping I'd get a wound through, because then the explosion could potentially kill him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
In fact, no, the explosion could still potentially kill him.
It's a D6 explosion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, no dart pat from Abaddon. Let's just get my sword out and give you a good whack. So hitting on 2's. Re-rolling, because he's doing his reroll hits bubble again. He's hit every time.
Now I'm probably thinking, dinner first.
3's to wound, 6's are devastating. Dropped all of those, and no devastating. So, 4 6-up saves. I mean, you made 3 6-up saves last time. Can you make 4?
Does the Emperor protect? The Emperor protects.
No, he's a false Emperor. That's 9 damage. I've finally killed the Hellhound. Does it blow up? No. Thank God for that. And then I'll consolidate into this lovely blob here.
Kaboom. So we'll do that one first, and then we'll do everything else.
Right, power sword into Abaddon from the command squad. You fixed bayonets on them last turn, didn't you? So that they do hit. Yeah.
Yay!
No wounds caused though, unfortunately.
And
you've got many other attacks, which will basically result in lots of 2-up saves. So we'll come back for the saves. Right, 3 2-up saves on Abaddon. He's fine. 4, 5, and a 6. He loves it. And then you've got some guys here. You could punch some Nurglings or punch some Terminators.
I'm going to punch some Nurglings.
Punch some Nurglings, because that's fun.
That more likely to hurt them.
Yes.
7 guys, that's easy.
Right, punch some Nurglings on 4s. That's pretty good. You're going to win on 4s though. The toughness 3 Nurglings. 3. Can't quite kill a base. But you put a base down to a wound. Well, there's that one. Oh, I suppose Chimera can bump into them as well.
Yeah.
So you might actually kill a base. You've hit once. A wound on a 2. It's a 6-up save. You've killed some Nurglings.
Yep.
Nurglings. And that is the end of the fight phase. So I've cleansed, I've secured no man's land, and then we'll come back for guard turn 4.
Don't think it made much difference.
Right, guard turn 4. You got cleanse and assassinate. That's not going to happen. But assassinate could. Abandon's nearly dead. He's bleeding and everything. So your objective is to try and kill him. You've done lots of taking aim on the unit that was over there in the Obliterators. They've jumped into the ruin to shoot Abaddon. Unit that was in combat with Abaddon fell back. Sensible move. They've come in from reserve. These guys have been told to take aim. Those guys have been told to fix bayonets so they can punch Nurglings. So basically, you've got a few units and a Chimera that can all go into Abaddon to try and finish him off, basically. So it's now 66 to 18. But the score doesn't matter anymore. It's whether you can kill Abaddon.
Yeah. So let's start with this unit.
Okay.
Bolt pistol first.
Bolt pistol to the face. It's no, it hits. Take aim, that hits, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And it's wounded. Oh, no.
Dink.
No, not quite. Unless it's got AP.
No. Don't be silly. We're going to it.
Oh, yeah, it's only Cypher's bolt pistol. That's good. Yeah.
Overcharged plasma.
Overcharged plasma. Here we go. 1 hit.
No sustain, sadly, but...
It's wounded. Made the save.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Grenade launcher. No.
Flashlights and things.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, all the flashlights and things. Hitting on 3s. 6s are lethal and sustained because of the Catellan. So, how many 6s do you get? 1.
Hang on. That one wasn't flat.
Oh, okay. So you got 2 lethals. And those 2 go back in. There you go. Winning on 5s though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total, including the lethals.
6.
2 up saves though. So I should be okay. I've lost up wound.
That'll do.
Down to 3.
And we will spend 2 CP for Field of Fire.
Extra AP onto a bad man. Fair enough.
And 2 officers win range. Can I roll a 4 better to get one of those CP back? I can.
Lovely. Voxcaster's doing Voxcastery things.
Means I won't get a CP for discarding a sus for cleanse, but never mind.
Well, you got your CP earlier. Okay, what's next?
Next, I'll start with that unit.
Okay, I will spend a CP on Contemptuous Disregard. So I've spent 1 CP to cancel out your 2 CP from Fields of Fire.
Let's start with Melter. Hit on 4.
Oh, the melt was missed.
Flamer.
Flamer! That hits 3 times. I mean, it always hits as a Flamer. Got a wound. Oh, down to 2 wounds. Oh. Many flashlights. Can you do it? Goddamn reinforcement and guardsmen coming on with special weapons. It's annoying. That's what it is. It's annoying. Anyway, hit on 4s. Many flashlights. Here we go. You've hit some. Oh, not many times though, actually.
No, I've missed quite a few actually.
That's not that great. You've hit a whole 6 times. And you're going to win on 5s. You got a wound through. So I've only got 2 left. You're whittling away. Whittling like a good old wood whittler. But I'm fine, because there's no AP, because of Contemptuous Disregard.
Now the guys in the ruin.
Guys in the ruin. Rinse and repeat, 'cause it's the same unit, except for they're taking aim, aren't they?
Yeah, excellent.
So they hit on 3s.
So we'll start with flashlights, as I've got the dice hand.
Okay. So 3s, here we go. So of course you hit on 3s, so of course you roll a bunch of 1s and 2s.
Still got better hits than last time though.
Yes, many hits. Winning on 5s. 2?
2.
I've got 2 wins and no CPs. If I roll Snake Eyes, you shot bad in the back with some left flashlights. What a way to go that would be, but he's fine.
Flamer.
Hit once. Doesn't wound. Melter gun. This will do it. You've hit, luckily, because take aim. You've wounded. It's a 4-up or probable death, basically. I've made it. He loves it. Chimera, I think that's the only thing left to shoot at him, isn't it?
Yeah. Do I want to put the flashlights into him to try and make sure? Do I want to put the flashlights into the Nurglings?
Flashlights into Nurglings? It's not very nice, is it?
No, everything into a Baden. I want to make sure.
Killing the Nurglings isn't really going to help you at this stage.
Let's start with heavy bolter.
Okay.
Hang on, folks.
But you've got a lethal, which is also a sustained. So that goes in the wound pile, and then you can roll a wound 1, which doesn't quite wound. 3 up save, because although I've reduced the AP, you've increased the AP. But I'm fine. Multi laser misses every shot. And you've got the mini flashlights. Which will hit on 5s, but 6s are lethal though at least, which is handy because, you know, they're flashlights. That is 3 wounds though. If I roll 2 1s,
If there's justice.
oh, he's done to a wound! Oh no!
Damn. The dream's no longer alive.
Well, not necessarily. You could charge.
You think that's going to kill him?
I mean, it might. Oh dear. You got any pistols in this unit or not?
No.
No.
Shock troops don't get pistols.
That's a shame.
Unless you take a crappy chainsaw.
Oh, okay. So that's your shooting done then, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Are there going to be any charges?
Oh.
I mean, it's all or nothing at this stage, right?
Yeah. Let's try Guardsman.
The guys that came in from reinforcements. They'll need a 9. That's not a 9. Do you want to spend a CP? I mean, what else are you going to spend it on? How many have you got left?
3.
3, yeah. Gonna CP it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're in! Oh no! Right, yeah, we tried to charge the guys that were in the ruin as well. They needed a 9 as well. Unfortunately, you got an 8, so they were just out. So the guys that charged in, hitting Abaddon, obviously they're going to pile in and hit him. I'm assuming it's just many fists punching him in the back, right?
Yeah.
Right, forced to hit. Not the best of starts. You've only hit 4 times.
5's to win, though.
5's to wound. There's 3 wounds. I have no CP.
I only need to see 1-1.
For dramatic effect. That was so nearly a 1.
Please.
Oh, he's dead!
Yes!
You've killed Abaddon with a bunch of guardsmen jumping all over him. Oh my god.
Guard bayonets.
Right, Abaddon has fallen.
He fell to Cadian steel.
But my second in command is still here. So let's dart pat the Terminators. I'm going to do it. I've passed the dart pat. Right, let's go for sustained hits, rerolling hits. Here we go. Exalted Weapon with a black mace will strike you down and hit you many times because that sustains. And then it'll kill on 2s. 5 dead guardsmen.
Ow!
And then I have the Power Fist. And there's only 2 left. Okay, I can do this. 3s. 2 sustained hits with the Power Fist. 2s to kill. Oh, look, I've squished all the guardsmen.
Yep. And there goes 2 CP.
Reinforcements. For God's sake, it's like whack-a-mole. I kill them and they just pop up somewhere else. Oh, dear. Right, battle round 5. We sort of just looked at the cards and summed it up, really, because there was no way back, unfortunately, for the guard. And you achieved your main objective, which was assassinating Abaddon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the points are 91 to 36 before I score secondaries, but I'd get tempting target, so it'd be 96. Overwhelming force, I don't think I would do. And then we looked at your cards, and they weren't really achievable, even with your extra unit reinforcing in, because it was catch enemy outpost, and what was the other one? Kill something on an objective. You could maybe kill the War Talons with some mortars, and that's probably about it, realistically. So it's a win for the Black Legion, a substantial win. I don't think any of my units underperformed today. Abaddon and the Chosen did what Abaddon and Chosen do. Terminators just couldn't be stopped. Land Raider had a bad first turn, but then woke up. The Havocs did well. The Obliterators every time they shot something, it died. Warp Talons did all right. Cypher, I think, is amazing now for 90 points because he had a points dropped, and then he was able to use his pistols in combat, which is hilarious. And the Plague Marines and bikes just held the home objective and screened you out all game. It would have been nice to get the bikes involved, really, but I didn't really want guardsmen appearing in the back passage and start shooting Plague Marines. As for the guard, I don't know. When I saw your list, I was pretty not fearful, but concerned about how I would get through all the armour.
Well, you pretty much have.
But the fact that Abaddon did like 18 wounds or something to the Baneblade in one fight phase. And then I had quite a lot of Las Cannons in the Obliterators as well, which was helpful. But yeah, that Baneblade going before you only shot with it once, didn't you, really?
Yeah.
And an Overwatch.
Yeah.
Didn't really get 550 points worth out of it.
No.
That going left a massive hole, and then I just sort of ran rampant. But yeah, I think Mechanised Guard is definitely fun, but I think you said earlier you're probably going to drop the Baneblade in future lists.
Yeah, because...
Too much of a point sink, I think.
It's too much of a point sink. It's the fact that the terrain being what it is heavily limits its
mobility.
Its strategic mobility, its operational mobility, which then hampers what it can do.
Yeah, and it's
because if it can move freely,
then it would be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously you get Lord Solar on your list, and then you can make it hit on freeze, which is lovely.
Yeah.
But then you're arguably spending like 550 points plus the points for Lord Solar just to make it half decent.
And plus, as he's a dude on a horse, I wouldn't put him in an army and tanks.
No.
Because cavalry and tanks, okay, yes, the Germans and the Soviets did it, but it didn't work. And the Poles, but it didn't work out well for them.
Yeah. But anyway, I like the Veterans of the Long War detachment, getting rerolls all over the place, picking something for rerolls, Abaddon having his own bubble for rerolls, and then the ability to then put the rerolls on something else after it dies is quite powerful. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was a good game. Good test of what the Black Legion can do now, I guess. But thanks for the game, David.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. And you killed Abaddon, but I've killed Creed and his daughter, so I think I'm still winning, right? But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.